What's going on, guys? It's LuceyGoosey or Kyle, and welcome back to another episode of Hero Craft here on the channel. That is right, we're back with some more Hero Craft. So last episode, we had some crazy stuff go down. We were working on our mob spawner for a little bit, and then we had a little bit of a sliver left in our map. So if we look at our map right here, we had a bit of a sliver in the bottom right hand corner. You can see there's still a little bit that is not shaded in there, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go fill in that little bit of a corner, and we went to fill it in, and there was an ocean monument there. So I am really excited, really hyped for the ocean monument, and we're going to be trying to take that down today. So I've got some iron on me, and I think we're just going to be making some buckets here so that we can get buckets of milk. So there we go, 6 buckets of milk. Let's go up to our cows and fill these bad boys up. So if you don't know why I'm doing this, it's because you get mining fatigue from the Elder Guardians, and so yeah, the buckets of milk will get rid of that mining fatigue. So there we go, 6 buckets of milk right there. And a lot of you guys were confused last episode about the Elder Guardian, you know, saying that I was like not knowing how to do it. I do know what the ocean monument is, and I know how to complete it. So a lot of you guys were confused from my reaction to the Elder Guardian. I had actually never seen that before. I knew it was an Elder Guardian, and I know how to take down the water temple. So to you know, get rid of that confusion of the whole you know, Guardian incident we had right there, I do know how to take them down. So hopefully I can show that in this episode. Alrighty, so enough ranting on about that. Off camera, I was brewing up some potions, and I made some water-breathing potions. Now, our diamond armor is actually pretty good. I think we'll be wearing it for this adventure. But our diamond armor is pretty good, and our helmet does have respiration. But I'm going to take these just in case we need a water-breathing potion. So we have 6 right here, and I think that should be enough. So there we go. We got our water-breathing potions. We're also going to go grab our diamond armor. We still only have 21 levels, so I don't think we're going to be doing any enchanting at the beginning of this episode. We'll take our diamond armor. I know our pants aren't enchanted, but I guess we gotta take them just as they are without being enchanted. I think our armor is pretty good, and so we won't really have to worry about too much stuff. But let's just take everything that we have that's really good. Leave our, you know, pickaxe. Well, I guess we gotta take our pickaxe in case we need to mine out some stuff. But we can leave all of this stuff behind. I don't see why there's much of a need for any of that. And then lastly, I think I need to make some doors here. And the reason why I'm making the doors is because the doors actually have an area where you can go to if you need to breathe in some water. So even though we have the, you know, the what are they called, the water breathing potions, the doors can be something nice that we have. So 9 doors right there. Can we make a bit more? I guess we can make 12 doors. I don't think we'll need too much of it, so let's put the rest of this wood back in the chest there. And I think that's all the preparation I really need for the water temple. So hopefully I'm not forgetting anything, but oh, I am forgetting one thing. I need to bring some arrows, because if I have a bow with no arrows, that's not going to do me any good. So there we go, we got 62 arrows on us as well, and I guess that's everything I need. So I guess I'm going to head over to where the water temple is and hopefully take this thing down. Alrighty guys, so actually before we leave, I do want to say goodbye to our old friend Phil the Farmer. If I do die, Phil the Farmer, I just want to let you know that you can take over this house. You will be the one in charge. So Phil, hopefully I do not die, because I think you'd be a bad housekeeper, but I do leave the house in charge to you in case you die. So make sure you go take care of our cows and everything like that, and you know, get the wheat farm going every so often. But hopefully I don't die, and I can come back and see you again and trade with you sometime. But I'm gonna go, you know, take down the Ender Guardian and get some sponges for us. So I'll be back, hopefully. So don't worry about me. I'm just gonna get going. Alright, so after that farewell with Phil, I think it's finally time to sail off over to our destination. So I guess I just gotta go take it down. If you guys don't know what the water temple is, though, I want to explain it to you guys before we end up taking it down. So I gotta get my map out here just to make sure I'm going in the right direction. But basically, it's a bit of it, it's a monument, kind of like the desert temples and the jungle temples. It's a naturally spawning thing, and it's actually kind of like a boss. So if you think of the Wither boss and the Ender Dragon, I think the water temple is probably the easiest of the 3 to fight. Actually, I can just go this way. I can take a shortcut. I don't have to go around the Dolphin Island. But there we go. We just go this way. But yeah. So basically, there's 3 Ender Guardians, I believe, and then after you take down all 3 of the Ender Guardians, you are able to go into a sponge room where there's some sponges and I think some gold as well. So that should be pretty cool if we can take it down. And yeah, that's what I basically know about the ocean monuments. I don't know too much. I guess I said in the beginning of the episode that I did know a lot about it. Hopefully, what I do know is enough to know. There also are some mini guardians that spawn and try to fight you as you're trying to take down the elder guardian. So basically what we want to do is we just want to find these elder guardians and hopefully take them down. Now our helmet has respiration, so that's why I didn't make any night vision potions. If anyone was wondering why I didn't make night vision potions, I believe respiration gives you night vision underwater. I could be mistaken with that, but I believe it does. So hopefully we won't have to worry about anything being too dark. But we're almost there at the ocean monument, so I'll see you guys once I'm there, and hopefully we can take this thing down. Alrighty guys, there it is. If you can see it right there, that is what we're going to be taking down. Now it's a little bit hard to see, so I'm gonna go underwater. So hopefully you guys can see that. It looks pretty good from what I'm looking at right now. So I'm gonna drink this water breathing potion just so we don't have to worry about anything. Now we don't have Depth Strider, which is what I really wanted to take this down because it would be a lot easier to take it down with Depth Strider. But hopefully we can take it down without the Depth Strider. But these guardians are kind of annoying. Good thing we brought our bow with us because we might be able to take these things down just with our bow. Now our bow has punch, but that's not too bad. I guess we can go in through the top maybe. I'm not really sure where to go in from, but we are going to be attacked by some of these guardians as we're trying to get in here. So hopefully the guardians don't do too much damage to us. Can we get in through the top is the question. I think we can. I think we just got to mine our way around. And there's actually an elder guardian here. Alright, let's take down the elder guardian. Get him, get him, get him. Alright, there we go. We got a couple of hits on him. Let's hit him with our bow. And he should be dead soon. I know they have a bit of health. There we go. We took down the elder guardians. And how many sponges do we get from that? One sponge, which is pretty cool. So hopefully you guys can see everything. I might turn up the brightness just a little bit because YouTube does mess around with the brightness. But I guess we got to just keep mining our way through here and finding where the other elder guardians are, because there are 3 of them. So hopefully we can find them all and take them down and hopefully complete this water temple. So I guess they're not this way because this is a dead end, but I might have to mine around for a little bit. I do have mining fatigue on me right now, so I'm gonna wait until I definitely need to mine to drink my bucket of milk, and then I will mine again. But I'm gonna keep looking through this thing, and I guess I'll catch you guys back once I find my way out of here. Alright guys, so I actually forgot my silk touch pickaxe, which means I can't grab any of these sea lanterns right now because the sea lanterns are really cool and I kind of want to take some home, but since I don't have silk touch, they're going to be like really weird to take with me. So I guess we can't take those with us right now, but that was something I wanted to take. So maybe sometime in the future we'll come down here and take some of the sea lanterns. But I've been mining my way through here, just trying to figure out where the right way is to go. I don't know if I have the mining fatigue on right now. It doesn't seem like it. But I do have particles, so maybe those are just the water-breathing particles. But here's another area that we've got right here. Actually, this leads out of the area. Alright, let's not deal with that. We want to get back in. Oh, I found the sponge room already. Is there only one Elder Guardian? Was I mistaken? Alrighty guys, so I read up on it, and these are actually some naturally spawning rooms in ocean monuments. There are still the 4, whatever they're called, the 4 Elder Guardians, so I do have mining fatigue on me right now. I think I'm going to mine this stuff up now, though. I don't want to have to worry about it when I am all done with it to try to find it again, so we'll just mine it up right now and see how long it takes us to get it. But I do like all these sponges. They're really cool. Should I be using my pickaxe? I don't really know. I think it's the same speed if I use anything else. So I'm going to mine up all these sponges, and I'll catch you guys back once I've got that done. Alrighty guys, so we got mining fatigue again. I didn't realize actually when I drink the milk I'm going to lose my water breathing. So I don't think I'm going to be drinking milk that often anymore. But yeah, we got mining fatigue again. So I think we're going to actually save that sponge room for later. We'll you know, get all the sponges after I clear out all the Elder Guardians so I can't get mining fatigue anymore. I think that sounds like a better plan. So we're going to try to find the other 2 Elder Guardians. I'm not really sure if there's a certain place where they're going to be at or if we just have to look for them randomly. So I guess I'm just going to keep looking and hopefully we can find one. Alrighty guys, I found another sponge room here, so that's actually pretty rare I believe. I don't know how many sponge rooms you can really get, but we just found another one, so that's 2 now. So we gotta remember, there's 2 sponge rooms, so after we kill the Ender Guardians, or I keep saying Ender, I mean Elder. They're called Elder Guardians, so after we kill the Elder Guardians, hopefully we can find these sponge rooms again and not have to worry about them. Oh, I just went through the bottom there. So I guess I just gotta keep looking for them. I don't really know if there's a certain spot where they spawn at, but I will try to find these Elder Guardians and take them down. Oh, look at this, guys. Another sponge room. I think this is really rare. That's a 3rd sponge room right up there. If you see there, I'm pretty sure that's a 3rd one. I might just be finding the same one over and over again. But that is really rare. We're going to have a lot of sponges when we're done with this thing. Alrighty, guys. Here's another Elder Guardian. We can see him right here, so let's get him with the bow. I don't know if Elder Guardians can do damage. I can't really... Yep, okay, so he can do damage. Alright, let's get out of the way. let's just get him with the bow. I think that's our best option right here. Our punch is like doing mad amount of knockback to him, so that's kind of funny right there. You see him like just absolutely getting demolished by our arrows. Now our arrows are actually hard to shoot in the water, and we're probably running out of them, so we gotta make sure we use our sword too, because our sword does have sharpness 4, so it should be really good against this guy. So let's see. Oh, he's swimming away. Let's give it a bow shot then. Oh, nope, I missed the bow shot. Okay, this guy is really hard to fight, I guess. He does swim away quite a bit, and since we don't have Depth Strider, it's kind of hard to catch up to him. So let's see. Can we get the kill on him? There we go. Got another kill. Did we get another sponge? I think we did. I'm not really sure, because we did clear out a bit of the sponges in the one room. But there we go. We got another Elder Guardian, and now we only have one left. Alrighty guys, I don't know if you can see him, but there he is, the last Elder Guardian. I'm pretty sure you guys can see him. YouTube might make it a bit dark because everything is darker on YouTube. But let's see, can we get this guy? Yep, there we go. Alright, there we go. Yeah, but the darkness might be a little bit, so if I do have to increase the brightness on the screen, I will do it in the video about right now, so I can actually take down the Elder Guardian and you guys can see it a bit easier. So let's see, can we take down this last Elder Guardian? They don't do too much damage. I'm not really afraid of my health. My what is it called? My armor is really good, so I don't think we have to worry about it. There we go. We took him down pretty easily. I actually didn't think that was too hard. They need to make these things a bit harder, but we do have a bunch of sponge rooms to go through, so now that we don't have mining fatigue, I think we should probably take down these sponge rooms. So let's just try to find them again. Oh, I'm at the bottom. Well, let's try to find these sponge rooms again, take these sponges, and go home. Alright, so now that we won't get mining fatigue anymore, we can take down these sponges hopefully pretty easily. Of course, we don't have aqua affinity on our helmet, so it's not the easiest thing to take down these sponges. But I think there are 5 sponge rooms in this whole monument, which is absolutely crazy. I think it can spawn up to 6 sponge rooms. I'm not really sure about that, but 5 is absolutely crazy. If we can find a 6th one, that would just be insane. But we do have quite a bit here. So, yeah, this is our first sponge room right here, and I guess I'll just check in with you guys after I found the next one. Alrighty, sponge room number 2 is right here. So I actually have a strategy for these sponge rooms. If I place a door in the middle, I can go in here, and so then I don't have to worry about the water slowing down my punching speed, and I can actually just punch down all of these sponges without having to worry about a thing. So there we go, just punch them all down, and hopefully I can clear out these rooms a bit quicker. But this is sponge room number 2. So yeah, we actually already have over 30 sponges on us, which is kind of crazy, and we still have 3 more rooms to go. So I think we're going to get probably about 2 stacks of sponges, which is really cool, and hopefully we can put them to good use, because I do want to end up using these sponges just at some point to do something cool. So hopefully I can do that. But here we go, we're getting all these sponges, and I guess I'll catch you guys back when I'm in sponge room number 3. Alrighty guys, sponge room number 3 is right here. We actually already have over a stack of sponges, which is just absolutely crazy. I gotta put a door here. Alright, there we go, door there. Look at this, a stack and 10 sponges. Like, that is crazy. We gotta take down about 2 more rooms, I believe. I don't know if there was 4 or 5 rooms, so if there are 2 more rooms, that is just absolutely crazy. We'll get over 2 stacks easily of sponges, so that is just absolutely crazy how many sponges we are about to get. But yeah, we got this, and then after we clear all the sponge rooms, there's actually a room that I believe has gold in it, so hopefully we can find that gold room as well and get all the gold from it, because it is quite a bit. If I remember right, I believe it is quite a bit of gold. So there we go, we're getting all these sponges here, and I guess I'll catch you guys back in room number 4. Alrighty guys, sponge room number 4. I believe there's one more after this, and if there isn't, then that's okay, because we already have plenty of sponges to survive us the rest of the series. So if there isn't a sponge after this room, then I'm not too upset about it. I'm pretty happy with all the sponges that we've got in here, and I'm also pretty excited about the gold that we're going to get, because we do need gold to get all the zombie villagers revived, and then maybe we can use some gold in the future to make like god apples or something, because that could be pretty cool. And one thing I actually want to talk about as I'm clearing out the sponge room is 1.9. Now, some of you guys might not know what 1.9 even is, and it's actually a recent update for the PC. And of course, Xbox usually follows the PC, usually about a year behind with updates. So we will be getting 1.9 in the future on console version. At least I believe that is the case, because maybe 1.9 might not go over that well, and since a lot of people don't like some of the new things that have been added in 1.9, but one of the things added in 1.9 is the nerf of god apples. And so god apples actually no longer give you that crazy regeneration that they usually do. We cleared out that sponge room right there, but yeah, god apples don't usually give you, or they do not anymore give you that crazy regeneration that they used to. And so now all god apples really do is, which is still overpowered, they give you 8 absorption hearts and then a slightly smaller version of regeneration. So they are definitely nerfed, but they're not nerfed as much as they could have been. So they are still pretty good, but they're not as good as what they are right now in the game. And so that's kind of sad. And eventually in Minecraft console, the god apples won't be as good as what they are now. Alrighty guys, so I believe this is the 5th and final sponge room that we have found. So there was 5 sponge rooms, which is pretty cool. So yeah, we just got this bit of sponge to end up breaking, and then we can go and find the gold room. Now I believe the gold room is in the center of the water temple, but yeah, hopefully we can find it. I believe that's where it's at, and I think I've already seen the room that I have to break into. So hopefully it is where I think it is, and that I don't have to spend like 15 minutes looking for it. I did spend quite a bit of time trying to find this sponge room, and then I was about to give up hope that there wasn't a 5th sponge room, and maybe I just saw the same room twice, but I ended up finding it, and so we're all good now. So how many more do I have to break in this room? Just a little bit more. So I guess I'll finish up breaking the rest of these, and then I'll catch you guys back once I do it. Alrighty guys, so I just finished out clearing that room, and I'm not actually sure where the gold room is, because I thought it was in some place, but now I can't find that place again. So maybe I was just seeing things when I saw it, but I'm just going to go in through the front because maybe that's where it's at. So I'm just going to look around here. It might be in something that kind of looks like this, but I don't really think it is. I don't know what the gold room even looks like, so hopefully we can find it. I'm not really quite sure where to look. Let's see, is anything interesting in here? Oh, this is probably it. This is the room that I had seen before. Yep, this is the gold room right here. So how much gold is actually in it is the question. I believe it's 8 blocks. Yep, 8 blocks of gold, which is pretty exciting. We just got 72 gold. That's actually enough to make a god apple, which is pretty cool. So now that we got that going for us, I guess that is it for the water temple adventure. I will come back here in the future though to get some of these blocks, as well as get these sea lanterns because they're pretty cool. But I guess now it's just time for me to head home and work on some other stuff in this episode. Alrighty guys, so as I was leaving, we found another sponge room. That is right, we found another one. So, I'm going to end up taking all these sponges home, and I might actually run out of room in my inventory. In fact, I believe oh, yep, I have one more spot, so I won't run out of room, and if I have to, I will just have to get rid of these water bottles. Oh, actually, I can just drink the water bottles. What was I thinking? And I can make another piece of room right there. So I guess I'll clear all of these sponges, and then I will see you guys back at home. Alrighty guys, so I didn't realize how long that was actually going to take, so that is going to do it for this episode. But before we end it off, we've got to get our vein of diamonds done for this episode. So I did find some actually in a live stream. I was just doing like a 10-minute live stream to make sure all my settings were okay. So yeah, we have a vein of diamonds right here. So we got a quad on the first one, then a double, and then another quad, and then another double, and then another quad. How crazy was that? It was a quad, then a double, and then a quad, and then a double, and then a quad. We have 16 more diamonds. That's crazy. 16 out of 5? Like, that's actually really crazy how much that is. So, yeah, that is a great way to end off this episode. That was actually really cool. Everything that went down was really fun, and we ended up getting some pretty cool stuff. So in this chest, I've got everything that we got from the water temple. So we've got 2 raw fish, which is the most important thing, I really think. The 2 raw fish really, you know, does us well. I think it's a really cool thing to have. Just kidding, guys. Alright, sorry about that. I do not actually support the fish. 2 raw fish is just not enough. We should have gotten more. But we did get some pretty cool blocks here. We've got prismarine blocks, as well as dark prismarine. And then we got 8 blocks of gold, which is just absolutely crazy. And then we got a massive amount of wet sponges, which I will just plop in the furnace. Actually, I can do that right now. But we also got some prismarine crystals and shards, which I'm not really sure what the crafting recipes is for those, but you use those to make the other blocks, as well as the sea lantern. So I will get my silk touch, and I will try to get the sea lanterns maybe in the next episode or sometime in the future. But that is going to do it for this episode. So I'm just going to plop these wet sponges in here to give us the dry sponges so that we can use these some other time. But there we go. We got them all in there, and we have 15 more, so let's just put them in there. And that is going to do it for this episode. So hopefully you guys did all enjoy this episode of HeroCraft. I absolutely love the water temple. It was a good challenge, and it was actually really hard to find my way around the place, but I did have a lot of fun doing it, and we got some crazy naturally generated stuff. We got the massive amount of sponges. We got the max amount of sponge rooms that we could actually get in a water temple, which is absolutely crazy. Over 3 stacks of sponges is just amazing. So that is going to do it for this episode of HeroCraft. So hopefully you guys did all enjoy this episode. I guess Phil will not be taking over the house, so I'm sorry, Phil, that you're not going to be taking over the house. It is still mine, and we are rocking our diamond armor. So hopefully you guys did all enjoy this episode of HeroCraft. I'm out for now. Peace!